Hi guys, Emily here from Rendezvous Gaming, sharing our tips and tricks we're learning as we run our mobile gaming business. Today I wanted to introduce you to our surge protector. So a few videos back I talked about how we were having an issue with our generator, and at our very first event, the generator kicked off 3 times, which is terrible. Absolutely terrible. Everything shuts down and we have to start it over. Switches were easy. You just got to turn the TV right back on and those are ready to go. But PlayStations and Xboxes have to completely reset, and it is such a pain. We did thankfully get that figured out, but we did also buy these too. And these are surge protectors. What this does is this will store up to 14 minutes of power. Once these are charged, you have to be plugged in for 8 hours when you first buy them, fully charged. And then obviously they plug into the trailer and you can use them as the outlet to plug in your TVs and consoles and all of that. Everything plugs into here. And then if your generator pops during an event, this has 14 minutes, up to 14 minutes of stored electricity so that not everything goes off. The 3 times that our generator went off, it was like a blip, like off, and then it powered right back up. So it wasn't a long-term thing, but it's still a pain in the ass to reset everybody's TVs and get the games going again. So if we would have had this, it wouldn't have been an issue because there's enough stored power to still run everything. And this also protects if the generator pops, things like your PS4s and 5s are not just shutting off, which we all know is not great for them. They need to be powered down correctly. So I would recommend these to anybody. There's a bunch of different brands. This one was like 50 to 60 bucks a piece. So we did have to buy 5, one for every TV and console setup. But it's good to know that in the event of a power outage of any sort, it's not going to be an abrupt switch off like it was before. And other thing to note, sometimes with things like this, you have to be careful of the heat because the batteries inside will swell. Here in Phoenix, obviously, our vehicles get over 130 degrees very easily in the summer. So what we do is when an event is over and we're getting ready to park it for the night, we actually go in and unplug everything and pull these out. Once the weather cools down, you can leave them in there long term, but just something to be aware of that you don't want to be replacing $300 to $400 worth of surge protectors because the batteries swelled when it was too hot. But again, I think these would be a lifesaver in the event that you lose power from your generator.